More of the same for your Wednesday. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Here's a look at our rainfall totals from Tuesday into Wednesday morning, and there is a big difference depending on where you were at the Jersey Shore. Cape May Point saw 1.9 inches of rain, but once you got north of Toms River, barely a drop of rain. Half the shore was pretty much dry Tuesday into Tuesday night. It was just cloudy and breezy, but once you got to Atlantic and Cape May counties, it was a much different and much wetter story. And Cape May bubble, yeah, that broke as we went over the past 36 hours. And we'll see more of that as we go into our Wednesday and into Wednesday night. Now, I do think everywhere gets some rain today as the low pressure system moves closer to New Jersey, but still, the highest totals are going to be the further south one is. Here's a look at our futurecast. You can see that L swirling around near Richmond, Virginia, throwing some areas of rain our way. Again, the most rain should be towards Cape May and Atlantic counties, but the storm system kind of just fizzles out as it makes its way closer to us overnight. And really, it just turns into isolated showers for Thursday morning, and eventually we just clear out as we go later in the day. Now, there is the risk for thunderstorms on our Wednesday too, as we do have some of that warmer, more moist air from the ocean trying to make its way into land. So that's something to be aware of. Here's a look at our Wednesday school bus forecast. Dry north of the Atlantic City Expressway, I do believe. Temperatures in the 60s to around 70 degrees with that stiff wind out of the northeast. Here's a look at Wednesday's forecast. Anywhere in green, that's where I'm expecting more rain than places just in that purple that you see there. And that's places like Hamilton, EHT, Atlantic City. But even there, it's not a washout, but it is going to be a cloudy, dreary, and breezy day. We have a high risk for rip currents out on the water. Wednesday night will be in the 60s everywhere, off and on showers. And these will be everywhere at the coast from Seabright all the way down to Cape May. And then here's a look at our future cast for Thursday. We're looking pretty much dry. There's just an isolated shower or two around until 10 a.m. But then we're going to dry out and brighten up as we go into what should be a really comfortable Thursday afternoon, especially on Friday where it's going to be a warm day. Thursday's highs will be in the 70s everywhere, lower 70s at the beaches, mid 70s inland here, increasing sunshine as the day goes on. And then with our weekend, it's going to be dry for all of us here most of the time. But south of the AC Expressway, there will be a shower or two I'm watching for on Saturday, but all in all, it's a nice weekend, great for any outdoor events that you have. We'll take a look at the tropics real quick. We have Tropical Depression 7. No threat to New Jersey here as it meanders through the open Atlantic. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. We get to Thursday afternoon. It's sunshine pretty much for the rest of the 7-day period. A little bit of a roller coaster ride at temperatures. Friday, summery in the 80s. That is my pick of the week. And then as we go into the weekend, it's cooler and more crisp, but still plenty sunny. And again, great for all of the fall outdoor events we have here in our coastal counties. Over at the beach, we have great beach day on Friday, a little cool Saturday and Sunday, but good to be on the boardwalk or on the boat. And then we get a little bit closer to seasonable as we go into early next week.